It seemed a peaceful hamlet, and in defiance of stereotype the locals were welcoming, and told me no local legends to dissuade me from exploring the island. The Clanbronwyn Hotel was in the island's center, surrounded by forest. I made my way there on foot. As soon as I arrived, I was greeted by a balding man in a gray anorak. I wondered if I was expected to know who he was. Alright, so this guy's here just to make sure we don't screw up or do anything weird. That's nice of them. We're a gentleman thief. We know what we're doing. Yeah, stay out of my way so I can do what I'm supposed to do. I was hired here. Let me do my job. I just skipped some dialogue, I'm sorry. The Clanbronwyn Hotel lobby was a warm welcome. The building was certainly well maintained, and yet there was something about it that nagged at the back of my mind, quickening my pulse. I dismissed the sensation, an act which, in retrospect, I would come to regret. Trilby? Alright, we're in room 3C. This, I decided, was what they called a golden opportunity. Oh, okay, so this is Abed Shah Hall, okay. So we found the professor that we need to talk to, and, I guess we're making up a story about him meeting us at one point. The astute reader has already guessed that both Terence Railby and the previous meeting were utter fiction. I had spent some time studying Chahall's movements and habits. He was, by all accounts, absent-minded, and that was something I could use. That's a nice little painting on the right there. It looks kind of familiar. Alright, looks like we're trying to get a relic from the Defoe Manor. What remained of Professor Chahall's suspicion melted away from his expression as the opportunity to make money entered the conversation. Alright, he's invited us up for drinks. And of course, being the gentlemen that we are, we try and refuse at first. We get our room key. And Chahal will lead us up to his room. Siuban. It's a nice Irish name. Got red hair to go with it, too. She doesn't seem impressed. Alright, so we go ahead and have a sit down. The girl struck me as a forceful personality. I gave the matter some thought before replying. Mm-hmm. Is it really that strange? No offense meant. O'Malley? Siobhan O'Malley. Huh. Yeah, you really couldn't be more Irish if you tried. Not that being Irish is bad or anything, but, you know. Alright, we're given the control over again, so let's go ahead and ask him about the Defoe Manor. Ask Chahal about Defoe Manor. Uh-huh. And we had nothing to do with the fire. Nothing whatsoever. I was experiencing a sick feeling that I had not felt for quite some time. The last I had felt it was while standing at the gates of another country manor not long after Defoe Manor, preparing to break in. Recalling those 5 wretched days churned my stomach with fear, turning what had once been the joy of thievery into an exercise in anxiety. Discussing it brought that feeling back, the act of feigning ignorance, while visions of welding masks and machetes flooded my mind's eye, worsened them. Indeed. We had nothing to do with her either. Silly talk about the paranormal? Uh-huh.